The airport is one of the worst places on the planet. Crowds of people, uncomfortable chairs, expensive, terrible food. Could it be any worse? Well, I'd always heard about this oasis, a place where none of these problems existed. A place called the First Class Lounge. Now, I've never been in a first class lounge before, but I've always wanted to see one. So let's cue that travel montage. Let's do this. We're ready to go. Jesus Christ. I believe adventure is born in spontaneity. The best adventures are never planned. They are born from jumping on opportunity when it arises. That's what this video is about. Turning a boring, ordinary airport experience into something to remember. So when I noticed an opportunity to tick the first class lounge off my list, I decided to go for it. So the American Airline first class lounge is back there. I definitely don't have first class access, but it looks like something that could be snuck into. Now, I'm kind of running late for this flight, but it might be fun to try and sneak into that. First, I'm just going to go see how far it is actually a walk to my terminal. Boards in 30 minutes. 30 minutes seems like enough time to try and sneak into the first class lounge. I peeked in the entrance. I think the key is just going to be try to walk in the exit when someone comes out. Now, there were 3 women checking IDs inside the entrance, and they could see the exit from where they were sitting. I would have to be quick when I walked through so I didn't get noticed. Now, I thought I was in the all clear, having got into the elevator and passed the 3 desks. So I started chatting away and making friends, even though we might not like vloggers or millennials very much. This man was going to become more important in this story than I realized. What? That's why it's always nice to be friendly to people, because little did I realize there was another set of desks at the top of the elevator. Okay, so we're up the elevator now, which I didn't know how to get past. This is all the gatekeepers. So I did what any normal person would do and pretended to be a vlogger. So we got ourselves a cup of coffee, acted like I belonged, enjoyed ourselves in the first class lounge, and waited for the right moment to strike.
Hello Murphy, if you're in the lounge, please go to gate 47B.
And that is when my hero from the elevator appeared again. And I strolled on in, chatting to my good old friend. Let's see how it goes. Now, he was ignoring every single word I said, and he was probably wondering why I was talking to him. But from the outside, we looked like friends. And we are in. That's the way you do it. One of these free cookies and dessert is my jam. And some of these, and some more of these. So we just walked straight into the elevator. There was another set of desks at the top of this elevator where the more workers checking it. I just walked straight past that talking to my friend. Well, not actually my friend. Class Admiral Flagship Club, I think is the technical name on it. Sounds a bit over the top. Pretty fancy. And it certainly beats sitting out where I would normally be. First class lounge definitely gets a better view. Should we take a shower while we're here just for the fun of it? I don't think so. Alright, this was fun, but we're running really late for our flight now. I was enjoying this lounge way too much. That was fun. Time to head back out of here. I think I'll take the stairs this time because we are running seriously late for our flight. That was fun. Thank you, American. It's always worth going on little adventures like that when you get the chance. And I'd probably just be sitting here in an airport bored out of my mind if I wasn't doing that. And it gives you like a boost for the day. So I advise you take those little adventures when you can. I really hope I'm not too late for this flight though. Luckily I have really shitty tickets, so I'm probably meant to board last anyway. We made it perfectly on time. Thank you. Going to the first class lounge was definitely worth it. Not that it was like exceptionally great or anything, but just because the thrill of getting in there was actually so much more fun than what we got in there. But going for it and actually working is definitely a good adventure. So remember, always take the adventures when they come.
I would like to reach out my hand, me say me tell you to run. Nobody say, nobody on.